Hey folks, on Hunting Run Reservoir here in Central Virginia with my buddy Marty Mood, who's just moved to this area.
Woo! Just moved to Northern Virginia from Florida. Left snook and redfish and tarpon, and where my buddies are all catching giant tarpon right now. I'm still excited. I haven't bass fished in a long time. Grew up kind of close to here, up north in Pennsylvania, but same sort of area. And I'm excited to get back doing what I grew up doing. See how it goes.
So I'm waiting on Marty to catch up. Shouldn't take him long because he's got his Evolve drive. He'll stick in there. And but I'm heading out over some interesting structure. I know that this lake was made really made for fishing. I watched it being built over the course of several years. I think 2007, 2008. It was done somewhere in that range.
So anyway, I marked off this point here, and as I was coming around, there's quite a few little brush piles and rock piles. So missed a few bites, threw back in, and then I hooked a hog. I kind of let off pressure because the cameraman here was coming to film, so I was going to try and show off. And she came up, gave me a good look, jumped out of the water and spit the hook. So
what are you throwing?
now I'm beating the area up. It's a so I'm throwing a swing head, 1/2 ounce swing head on with a Incredicrawl on it. Lots of appendages, lots of little action. That's it. Got about 4 or 5 bites here fairly quickly in this one small area once I started working it pretty good.
All right. Marty got into a couple. So I came over to where he was catching them, and I threw shallow. I actually switched over to a black jig version. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
It's a good fish, man.
Nice. They see how it's pretty shallow.
Yeah. There's a brush pile that I've marked out here. But we threw shallow, and this guy thumped a big jig. He's decent. Nice fishy. Look at your big old jaw. Can I put my thumb in there? Boom. Yeah. Some thick fish here. I think they're in and around these brush piles, but this one was a little bit shallower. I guess we'll find them shallow maybe this morning. I marked one good brush pile in like 23 feet of water. Didn't get anything on it, so maybe we stay shallow here for, till the sun really gets up, and then they don't want to get in there. So good start. Let's get them.
See? I told you. The same thing. Too big was too long.
That was bigger than 5.
That was about the same size.
Way bigger. Oh.
That was the same size. Come on back. There we go. Just by the hair of her lip. Yeah. It's about a 2.5 pounder.
Nice, man.
I'll take that. Say bye-bye. Now we own them. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
What'd he eat?
I already unhooked her and she's got it all turned inside out, but that's the sprinkler frog by Teckle. I'm a little behind the time since I've been in the saltwater world, but I know a lot of guys already have them, but I just got that, and first time I've had a chance to play with it. So it's just a hollow body frog, and it's got a little boot tail on the back.
And he punched his face in, it looks like.
Yeah, it's a kind of like a hollow body buzz bait almost. It's a floater, throw it out, it floats, and you start buzzing it along.
Nice.
I like the action, I do. First time I've had to use it. I was about 8 casts in, first time I ever used it.
Nice fish, man.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, I think Marty's wrapping it up for the day. You got some family commitments, yeah?
Unfortunately, yep.
And
call it.
I think, what'd the man say? That we had to be out by 7:30?
7:30.
There's 2 big fish on that point, had me thinking.
They're still there.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep pounding it. But it was good getting out and fishing
Always
with you.
Pleasure,
Welcome
man.
back to Virginia.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
And look forward to doing more of this with you.
I can't wait.
Now
Had a
that you're
blast.
local.
Be ready to do it again.
All right.
Got some revenge on that big mama.
Yup. See you, man.
See you, Joe.
Alright, it's been a while since I got a bite, but got another one on the black slide weight with the skirt in the Elaztec palmetto bugs. Moved to a different point. This one has a bunch of, I won't even call it standing timber, but it's just standing brush out in the middle. Small stuff, but it's got deep water all around and it's got the wind blowing in on it. So another wind blown point. Oh, another nice bass. This one's better than the last one I got. I just threw it up there and this one hit it on the drop. All right, you go back. You got lots of energy. Yeah, it's important to just pay attention to what it feels like as it's going down, and it just, you know, I noticed that as he was dropping, its rate of fall changed somehow. I can't even tell you what it was, but it was different, and I was like, I need to set the hook. One tactic that helps with this, focusing on the jig as it's falling to the bottom, is something that I started doing. I think it's what a lot of people do, and what a lot of people did before the advent of a depth finder, is they would count. That's a better fish. They would count as the jig was falling and kind of gauge, all right, how deep is it? It does 2 things. It lets you know how deep it is over there where you just casted, but it also really just helps you with focusing. You know, it helps you really get a sense for, you know, it really just helps you get in tune with the bait as it's falling, so that you know when it's, you know, when that sensation is interrupted, that sort of pendulum swing of the bait going to the bottom when it feels different. You know, the act of counting, and with the goal of identifying, now, okay, this is where it hit bottom, and hey, that was a 7 count or a 10 count or a 23 count. It tells you the depth, but it also helps you focus. And when you focus, you know when you get bit.